Welcome to the Philippine Motor Show. This is Autofocus. I'm Ray Louie Gamboa. Here's a menu of some of our features on this edition of your electronic magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market. A compact SUV from Geely, the Azkara Luxury, and a coupe from Mercedes-Benz, the CLA 180 Progressive. Plus, a feature-to-feature comparison of two pickup trucks, the Isuzu D-Max LSA 4x4 manual transmission and the Maxus T60 4x4 automatic. On Autopedia, we'll talk about how a supercharger works. And together, with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the digital launch of the new Toyota Fortuner as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Voting for the next Automobile of the Year is extended. To be part of the 2020-2021 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. Just log on to bit.ly/AFPCA2020. Vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2020-2021 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until November 30, 2020. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
What do we go for? We go for experience. We go for excitement. We go for sport. We go for style. We go for fun. We go for the new Toyota Wigo.
The Mitsubishi Mirage.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this edition of your electronic magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Geely. In this edition of Car Review, we check out a compact SUV with a mild hybrid powertrain, the Geely Azkara Luxury.
The Geely Azkara was among the first vehicles to be launched online when authorities began to ease community quarantine protocols, which allowed, among other businesses, auto dealerships to reopen and begin selling cars. The all-new Azkara is Geely's entry to the compact SUV segment. It is 4,544mm long, 1,831mm wide, and 1,713mm tall, with a 2,670mm long wheelbase. Like the Coolray, the first Geely brought in by local authorized distributor Sojitz G Auto Philippines, which was a bestseller, the Azkara has a bold design, distinctive fascia, and a silhouette that gives more than hints of European influences. A large, expanding Cosmos grille, dynamic diamond LED headlamps with LED daytime running lights, stereoscopic rear spoiler add to the Ascara attraction. So do the body color door handles with chrome accents, power-fold side view mirrors with integrated puddle lamps and turn signals, and shark's fin antenna. It also rides on 18-inch aluminum wheels wrapped by 225 by 60 R18 tires. The Ascara comes in two variants, the Premium and the Luxury. The Ascara Luxury lives up to its name tag with Napa leather for upholstery and trim, with brushed aluminum for accents. As with the Coolray, Geely packed the Ascara with lots of features mostly found in higher-end automobiles. Aside from the opulence of the cabin, there's a state-of-the-art infotainment system with a 12.3-inch high-definition panel that dominates the posh dashboard. One can watch movies, play music, link a mobile phone, set safety systems, view the Ascara's surroundings via 4 HD wide-angle cameras. This, along with sensors on all four corners, allow for greater ease in parking in narrow spaces. Wireless charging of mobile phones is also available. Then there's the 7-inch LCD instrument panel, displaying car functions in full color, speedometer, tachometer, etc. The infotainment and instrument display panel can be accessed via the buttons and switches on the D steering wheel, which also tilts and telescopes to allow for good driving posture. The steering wheel also has switches for cruise control. The panoramic sunroof features 18% glass transmittance, 100% shading efficiency, maximum anti-reflection, and UV protection. The posh leather upholstered driver's seat power adjusts 6 ways. The front passenger seat manually adjusts 4 ways. The second row seat for 3 reclines and folds 60/40. The large cargo space in the rear can be accessed easily with power tailgate that can also be controlled via buttons on the key fob. Also standard in the Ascara are dual-zone air conditioning system with rear vents, cooled console storage, and CN95 cabin filter. The Luxury comes with a mild hybrid powertrain consisting of 1.5-liter 3-cylinder turbocharged gasoline engine with a 7-speed wet dual-clutch transmission and a 48-volt electric motor synergy or EMS system. Kinetic energy from braking charges the 48V EMS battery. While coasting or cruising, power from the engine also charges the battery. The battery then powers the electric motor to assist the gasoline engine when starting from stop or when accelerating. Combined, the gasoline engine and the 48V EMS generate a maximum of 190 horsepower and 300 Nm of torque. The mild hybrid system drives all 4 wheels of the Ascara Luxury. A drive mode selector allows shifting from comfort, eco, off-road, and sport depending on driver mood or need. The Ascara comes with a suspension that uses front McPherson struts and coil system and multi-link system in the rear. The brake system features ventilated front and solid rear discs, as well as electronic parking brakes, anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution, and auto brake hold. The Ascara also comes with the latest in passive and active safety systems. Aside from the seatbelts for all 5 occupants, these include dual airbags, side and curtain airbags, traction control system, electronic stability control, hill start assist, and hill descent control.
The main difference between Ascara Premium and the more expensive Ascara Luxury is the powertrain. The Premium only comes with a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine that powers the front wheels. Also, the Luxury gets Napa leather for seats and trim, plus the wireless charger. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
What do we go for? We go for experience. We go for excitement. We go for sport. We go for style. We go for fun. We go for the new Toyota Wigo.
The Mitsubishi Mirage.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Welcome back to Autofocus, and we now have the latest auto industry news.
The Society of Philippine Motoring Journalists, or SPMJ, went around online to pay virtual visit to automakers and distributors and acknowledge and recognize their good work to help out communities. This is in lieu of the usual awards night for winners of the annual Driven to Serve Awards held by the SPMJ to recognize outstanding corporate social responsibility, or CSR projects, of the local automotive industry in the field of community development, protection of the environment, education, and road safety. The winners of the 4th Driven to Serve Awards were to be awarded and feted back at the end of March. This was after the judging day held earlier on February 11. But the awarding was overtaken by the community quarantine protocols enforced as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. A total of 16 CSR projects from 9 auto manufacturers and distributors were evaluated for the 4th iteration of the awards. The CSR projects were from Ford, Honda, Hyundai, Isuzu, Maxus, Nissan, Suzuki, Toyota, and Volkswagen. SPMJ officers held individual online ceremonies to present the trophies to winners of the 4th Driven to Serve Awards. These included Hyundai Philippines, which won 2 Platinum Awards for its rainwater harvesting facility system expansion, and the Hyundai Dream Center Philippines, and a Gold Award for the Alagang Breast Friend project. Toyota Motor Philippines, which won 2 Gold Awards for the TMP Foundation Vegetable Project, and the Start Your Impossible National Coastal Cleanup and Mangrove Planting Day project, and a Silver Award for the TMP Foundation Breast Cancer Awareness Project. Ford Philippines, which won Gold Awards for its Driving Skills for Life project, and the Ford Automotive Technician Scholarship Program, and a Silver Award for Building Health Communities project. Volkswagen Philippines, which won a Silver Award for its Volkswagen Child Safety Initiative campaign. Honda Cars Philippines, which won a Gold Award for its Forest for Life movement project, and a Silver Award for its Teen Smart Road Safety for Teens project. Isuzu Philippines, which won a Gold Award for the JZGMSAT Automotive Servicing Partnership Initiative. Suzuki Philippines, which won a Silver Award for its Suzuki Safety Scouts project. Nissan Philippines, which won a Bronze Award for its partnership with Habitat for Humanity for volunteer house painting project. And Maxis Philippines, which won a bronze award for its Maxis V80 Flex Ambulance donation to Hospital ng Tondo initiative. The judges for the 4th Driven to Serve Awards are Attorney Romulo Kimbo Jr., Senior VP for Communications and Stakeholders Management of NLEX Corporation, Sergio Ortiz Luis Jr., Honorary Chairman and Treasurer of Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Linus Canamon, National Sales Manager of Clorox International Philippines Incorporated, Charmaine Canillas, General Manager of Petron Foundation, Belen Fernando, President and Board Director of Magna Anima Teachers College Incorporated, and Catherine Cabrillos, Manager of First Philippine Holdings Corporation. October saw 533 happy owners going home with a brand new Montero. That's how many Montero sports units were sold in October, a 232% increase over September sales, according to Mitsubishi Motors Philippines Corporation. The strong October performance of the Montero Sport shows it remains to be a much sought-after model in the Mitsubishi lineup, said Mutsuhiro Oshikiri, MMPC President and CEO. The Montero Sport's popularity with Filipinos is undeniable as it continues to provide genuine all-road performance while being stylishly modern, he added. He attributed the surge in October sales to the Montero Sport's reputation of being a reliable and convenient partner in the Filipinos' everyday lives and the long list of advanced features and amenities that come with the latest model. If you own a Honda, here's an easy way to earn 5,000 pesos worth of gift certificates. Just refer a friend who plans to buy a BRV or all-new City to a Honda dealership. And if a sale is consummated, then you've got your 5,000. Honda said the referral program is part of its 30th anniversary celebration. We would like to express our gratitude to our dear customers for their continuous patronage to the Honda brand throughout the years through the BRV and All New Cities referral program. We hope to be of service to them for many more years to come, said Masahiko Nakamura, HCPI President. The referral program promo is available until December 31, 2020.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We shall take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
What do we go for? We go for experience. We go for excitement. We go for sport. We go for style. We go for fun. We go for the new Toyota Wigo.
Voting for the next Automobile of the Year is extended. To be part of the 2020-2021 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. Just log on to bit.ly/AFPCA2020. Vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2020-2021 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until November 30, 2020. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
Seize every moment, even the unexpected ones. The all-new Ford Territory. Own the moment.
Live extra.
With the new Mitsubishi Xpander Cross.
Choose your destination. Your rocket. Choose ignition. Choose your world. Choose the X1.
Welcome back to this edition of Autofocus, the country's premier automobile TV and online magazine. Here's our feature-to-feature comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category on Head-to-Head. The pickup wars has picked up over the years with more players entering the local market. Head-to-Head pits an old-timer to a newcomer in a spec-to-spec battle. The Isuzu D-Max LSA 4x4 manual transmission versus the Maxus T60 4x4 automatic transmission.
Isuzu has been in the country for decades now, and its pickups have developed a loyal following nationwide. Among Isuzu's latest model and variant in its pickup line is the D-Max LSA 3L 4x4 manual transmission. The D-Max LSA is 5,345 millimeters long, 1,860 millimeters wide, and 1,860 millimeters tall, with a 3,095 millimeter long wheelbase and a minimum ground clearance of 235 millimeters. Exterior features include bi-LED projector headlamp with integrated daytime running lamp and manual headlamp leveling function, fog lamps, very dark gray grille with engine hood garnish, front bumper guard, power folding and adjust side view mirrors with LED integrated turn signals, one-step rear black bumpers, LED rear combination lamps, under rail bed liner, cargo bed extender, roof rail, fender lip type over fender, side moldings, and high mount stop lamp. It rolls on 255 by 60 R18 tires, wrapped around two-tone 18-inch aluminum alloy wheels, bolted on a suspension system on front double wishbone with coiled spring and stabilizer, and semi-elliptical leaf spring in the rear. The Maxus T60 pickup was officially launched early in the year just before the lockdown. The top-of-line variant is the Maxus T60 4x4 automatic. It's 5,365 millimeters long, 2,145 millimeters wide, and 1,809 millimeters tall, with a 3,155 millimeter long wheelbase and a minimum ground clearance of 215 millimeters. The T60 4x4 automatic exterior features include LED auto headlights, daytime running light, front and rear fog lamps, power adjust rear view mirrors, rain sensing wipers, stepboard, and rear window defogger. It rolls on 245 by 65 R17 tires, wrapped around 17-inch alloy wheels, attached to a suspension system featuring double wishbones and rear leaf springs. The Isuzu D-Max LSA is powered by a 2,999cc inline 4-cylinder blue-powered diesel engine with turbocharger and intercooler. The engine develops a maximum 177 PS at 3,600 revolutions per minute and 380 Newton meters, and is mated to a 6-speed manual transmission with gear shift indicator that can drive all 4 wheels. Stopping power comes from a brake system that uses front ventilated discs and leading and trailing drums in the rear. The Maxus T60 is powered by a 2,776cc inline 4-cylinder diesel engine with variable geometry turbocharger with intercooler that generates 150 PS at 3,400 RPM and 360 Nm from 1,600 to 2,800 RPM. The engine is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission that can send power to all 4 wheels. Stopping power comes from a brake system that uses discs on all 4 wheels. The Isuzu D-Max LSA fits 5 comfortably in seats upholstered in perforated leather. The front bucket seats come with adjustable headrest with back pockets and convenience hook. The second row seats splits 60-40 and comes with 2 adjustable headrests and center armrest. The leather-wrapped 3-spoke steering wheel features buttons and controls for hands-free functions and audio. The instrument cluster features electroluminescent type multi-information display. The D-Max LSA comes with a passive keyless entry with push start stop system. Other interior and convenience features include power windows and speed sensing power door locks, 12-volt accessory socket, USB charging port, storage spaces and beverage holders, and air conditioning with auto climate control. The infotainment system features 8-inch full-touch monitor that plays CD, DVD, radio tuner, the Bluetooth and iPod connectivity, auxiliary and USB link, Wi-Fi and navigation system, and comes with speakers on front and rear doors. The Maxus T60 also comes with leather upholstered seats for 5. The driver's seat features 6-way power adjust. The front passenger seat comes with 4-way manual adjust. A multi-function steering wheel has buttons and switches for such things as audio and cruise control. The center console features controls for 3 available drive modes: Eco, Normal, and Power mode. The T60 4x4 automatic also comes with keyless entry and push start, and an air conditioning system with automatic control and rear aircon vents. The infotainment system features a 10-inch touchscreen with Bluetooth and CarPlay plus MirrorLink and 2 USB ports, and plays through 6 speakers. The Isuzu D-Max LSA 4x4 manual transmission features a host of passive and active safety features. These include dual airbags, emergency locking retractor seatbelts for 5, side impact beams, child-proof rear door locks, child seat tethers, anti-lock brake system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, brake override system, traction control system, hill start assist, hill descent control, and reverse sensing system with reverse camera. The Maxus T60 4x4 automatic also comes with a host of passive and active safety systems. These include, among others, driver and front passenger airbags, 3-point seat belts for front and rear seats, ISOFIX anchors, electronic stabilization program, ABS, EBD, reverse sensor with camera, tire pressure monitoring system, and a mobilizer.
Pickups, particularly those with 4x4 capability, are now being talked about as sensible options as family vehicles, especially with signs pointing to the country experiencing more frequent and more powerful typhoons yearly. The D-Max and the T60 both deserve second looks.
Be it fine dining, a romantic garden wedding, a relaxed casual meal, or an important business event, Ilustrado is the place to go. Aside from its famed paella, the Ilustrado restaurant, which is located within the history-laden walled city of Intramuros, is also the favorite destination of food gourmands for its famous callos and lengua and other classic gustatory offerings. Ilustrado restaurant, only for the foodies.
Motul is the most trusted motor oil of the top teams competing in some of the world's most grueling race competitions, the WRC, the WTCC, and the Japan GT. Motul is the only 100% fully synthetic motor oil in the market. It has antioxidant properties that prevent premature thickening and aging due to thermal stress and guarantees total engine protection. For more information about Motul engine oils, visit www.motul.com.ph.
Seize every moment, even the unexpected ones. The all-new Ford Territory. Own the moment.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special feature is next. With each digital auto debut, Toyota Motor Philippines has been tweaking how it launches new vehicles in a time of COVID-19. And this is true with the launch of the new Fortuner.
The launch of the new Fortuner was the last digital debut of a Toyota vehicle in the country. The first digital launch was for the Wigo back in the middle of the year when the community quarantine restrictions were being eased. Then came the Vios in July, the Corolla Cross in August, the Hilux Conquest in September, and finally, the new Fortuner in October. With each launch, Toyota seemed to add the new wrinkle and to streamline the show, all to highlight what separates each Toyota from others in respective segments, and how each Toyota meets the needs of buyers, and what every Toyota means to their owners. This seems to be especially true with the launch of the new Fortuner. The digital launch started off with Toyota Motor Philippines President Atsuhiro Okamoto welcoming the thousands who went online to digital event and addressing the owners of more than 220,000 Fortuners sold from when it was first introduced in the country to today, making the Fortuner the best-selling model in the segment.
Perhaps some of you already own the previous gen versions. Well, we hope your Fortuner made you happy so much so that you will upgrade to another one for your loved ones. Thank you for continuously loving this SUV. And to our future Fortuner owners, we are happy you could join us today too. If this is your dream car, a reward for your hard work, or a new member of your growing family, then congratulations. I hope you enjoy it as much as the 220,000 proud Toyota Fortuner owners we've accumulated over the past 15 years. Whatever your goal is, I hope that the new Fortuner will satisfy what you are looking for. With smarter technologies, stronger engines, and a host of safety features, the country's best-selling SUV, just got better.
In past digital debuts, Toyota picked a celebrity or celebrities to help highlight features of new models. With the new Fortuner, it was Dominic Ochoa, actor, celebrity, and racer, whose family vehicle is an older generation Fortuner.
When you do a project or a teleserye dahil sa new normal, tinatapos po namin ng isang buwan. We need to be safe, we need to be contained, kaya yun po ang nangyayari ngayon. This is my luggage for 1 month. Extra food, we're contained in a hotel, bawal kasi lumabas. Pag araw-araw, a folding chair. There you go. Kasyang-kasya, no? It's sanitized already, provided by the wardrobe. I'm all prepared. This Fortuner has been with the family for almost 2 years and I'm super happy with it. It's a very practical, fuel-efficient car. No? Kahit saan pwede ko siyang dalhin.
Dominic obviously loves his Fortuner, but can't even contain his excitement at seeing the new Fortuner.
It's very important for me na maganda yung uso kasi that's the first thing na tinitingnan natin. I really like the front part of the new Fortuner LTD. Makikita naman natin yung difference from the old one. No? We have the split type headlamp. And it also comes with the daylight running light. And we also have the exclusive mesh type grille. And we also have the sequential turn signal light. Ganda ng air dam, no? We have the rear combination taillight with the LED line guide. We have the black rear garnish also. Normally kasi yung mga dating model, we dechrome it eh. You don't need to do that because it's black garnish already. One thing I like dito sa new Fortuner LTD is the new rear bumpers. Very sleek. With the push of a button, we have the power back door.
To showcase the off-road capability of top-of-line new Fortuner 2.8L 4x4 LTD, Toyota invited series of off-roaders, Brian of the Manila Off-Roaders Incorporated, and Toti of the Dirty South Off-Road Adventurers Group. And to reach the younger market, influencer Khalil Ramos was also invited to be part of the launch program. The four divided into 2 teams to ride and drive 2 white new Fortuners 2.8-liter 4x4 LTDs. The 2 teams took the highways and then on unpaved trails heading into Brian's captain's farm. Somebody, we're talking about you, Dominic, sure was enjoying rally speed driving on the dirt trails in Brian's farm. But the test drive was not all about speed. At the farm, an obstacle course awaited to challenge the 4x4 capabilities of the new Fortuner.
So I'm with Brian now and we will try the hill climb and downhill assist control. So downhill muna tayo, no? So all you have to do is press DAC, downhill assist control. It helps you when descending. And the uphill, check the brakes.
So after the test drive, what was their impression of the new Fortuner 2.8L 4x4 LTD?
After driving it sa highway, testing it dito sa General's Farm, Toti, ano masasabi mo?
Galing. Magaling ha. Stock pa yan ha. Bilib ako.
Pa natin yan.
Traction, 4x4, okay.
Na-surprise ako. Ang galing ng power delivery niya. And then, ang ganda ng traction. Ganda ng traction niya.
Yeah, the whole obstacle thing here sa farm as a passenger, I didn't know what to expect kasi it's my first time really experiencing this kind of off-road, high-speed thing. Pero I'm quite surprised how smooth it handled everything.
After the highway, I was more excited and inclined to test it here sa farm because I wanted to see the safety features and show the people also what it can do. I'm happy with it. It's an expression of luxury and sport. Pasok sa pangangailangan ko, sa needs ko, sa trabaho, sa pampamilya, at saka pang-sports.
Finally, on the night of the live launch of the new Fortuner, Dominic and Khalil were back to host interactive games and answer questions from an online audience about Toyota's best-selling SUV.
Was the live launch of the new Toyota Fortuner a success? It certainly was successful in drawing over 750,000 viewers. Will the launch translate to sales? We'll have to wait to answer this question.
Voting for the next Automobile of the Year is extended. To be part of the 2020-2021 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. Just log on to bit.ly/AFPCA2020. Vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2020-2021 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until November 30, 2020. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
What do we go for? We go for experience. We go for excitement. We go for sport. We go for style. We go for fun. We go for the new Toyota Wigo.
The Mitsubishi Mirage.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. Purists are not too happy calling an automobile with 4 doors a coupe. To them, coupes are sporty 2-door automobiles. Let's check out the Mercedes-Benz CLA 180 and see if it deserves the coupe tag. coupe or sedan, no matter one flags the Mercedes-Benz CLA 180, it is still a great all-around automobile from a premium German marque. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Hi, this is Sydney, and today we'll be talking about the Supercharger. Superchargers and turbochargers. You hear these two terms thrown around interchangeably, and can't really blame the people on the internet because they don't really know what it is. They have no idea what it looks like, much less know how it works. So we've covered turbochargers in a past topic, so this time we'll be covering the Supercharger. So basically, let's start with the similarities. Turbo and supercharger. Both of these things are called forced induction because you are force feeding more air into the engine. It's just that the way that they do it are different. A turbo uses the exhaust gases to spin a turbine that feeds air. A supercharger, on the other hand, uses a belt like this, connected to the engine, connected to the alternator, water pump, aircon compressor, that spins two rotors in here that also force more air in. Same principle, get more air, suck more air, blow more air, make more power. The main difference between the supercharger and turbocharger is of the hardware itself. Almost all turbochargers are two circular round things. Superchargers come in this rectangular package because inside here are two intermeshing lobes. They look like gears. So what they basically do is it's also an air pump. Goes like this, air goes in, gets forced out, creates pressure. Nothing different from a turbocharger in terms of principle of operation, but how it operates is one is belt driven, one is exhaust driven. Now, let's address the popular notion, oh, superchargers have parasitic loss and all of that. No, it's not true. Whatever you read on the internet, once again, it's not true. Yes, it takes some energy to turn this, but that energy is a lot less than what the energy that it gives. Because if it is parasitic loss and you're actually using more energy to turn this than what it makes, then there's no point in installing this in the first place. Let's put that in numbers. To turn this thing here, the assembly here with the lobes inside, takes about 5 horsepower from the engine. But what this gives you in return is about 40 horsepower on this 1.5 liter Honda City engine. So power-wise, for a 1.5 engine, we're adding 40 horsepower more. Basically, the behavior is like stuffing a big 2.4 liter engine into a car this small. That's the easiest way to describe the driving style and result of a supercharger. It feels like a big engine. The power curve is actually a straight line from idle all the way to red light. It's one straight line. No dips, no curves, no nothing. And it's very, very linear, which makes it a great choice for racing because unlike turbochargers, which have surge and sometimes, depending on what size the turbo is, there's a lag when you let go. It's not very great when you're coming out of a corner. This is more predictable when it comes to driving and racing. So turbocharger, supercharger, which is better? One is not better than the other. One does not make more power than the other. If you're doing this on your project car, say a Civic 1.8, there is a limit to how much horsepower you can make. Go over that limit, whether it's turbo or supercharger, then you'll break the engine. It all depends on really what you want. And of course, how much you're going to pay. Some people may say, oh, I'll spend 200 grand on a supercharger for 40 horses. But if I do turbocharger, it's only 130, 140,000. I'll go with the cheaper option. Well, that's up to you. But the biggest advantage of a supercharger system is most of these things are made in kit form. So everything that you need to be able to install it comes with it. So this one here actually installs in one day. A custom turbo setup where everything will have to be fabricated from scratch will take about a week. That's the fastest, to an average of a week and a half to 2 weeks. So you figure out how much your downtime is worth. So that's the how and why it works of a supercharger.
That's our feature on Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this edition of your Automobile Electronic Magazine informative as well as entertaining. You can also check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. On behalf of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Ray Louie Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.